Cool. So this is the second episode of my podcast called Safe Space. Today I have a lovely friend slash brother in arms from India slash Melbourne, Josh Bourne. Josh Bourne,
What's
I've
up,
known you
guys?
for, oh God, how long I've known you for? Since Queensland's Strongest Man.
Six, 6, 7 months, maybe
Six, 7 months,
eight
and
months. Yeah,
8 months,
8 months.
and
Yeah,
we have known each other, like we have met once, and
yeah,
mostly just chatted over the messages or
yeah.
something. We do same sport. If you don't know who Josh Bourne is, you probably knew as in Strongman as I am because I actually didn't know who Josh Bourne was until the day of Strongman, sorry, Queensland's Strongest Man, and it was a pleasure to meet you. And bro, I don't know if people know, but the reason I have so much respect for you is firstly, it is lovely to see another brown boy, like not brown boy,
Bro,
Indian, in
honestly,
the sport.
honestly, 100%.
Like
Same as
I
you, bro.
was,
When I met you, I was like, it's so good to see
yeah,
another South Asian because we got this stigma that we can't be strong.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's a massive stigma in our community. So it was really, really good to see that.
Yeah, and when I found out you were Indian, I'm like, oh, I hope he's such a nice guy. I can actually go and talk to him. I'm gonna fanboy him because obviously you've been doing strongman. You have a name for yourself in strongman more than I do, and people know you more than I do because you've been doing it for longer. You have done more comms, and you've been part of a good community, and you're a nice person. Um, yeah, so when I actually didn't know, because obviously I don't follow many people because I get in my own head when I'm competing
Yep,
because I'll like
100%.
see people be like, oh, I'm so far behind, and it was a very bad thing for me. So that's why I did that. Didn't follow anyone in Queensland, just went and did my thing. But I was so happy. I was like, oh shit, he's Indian. Because Mitch actually told me, he's like, oh, you want to go and say hello? He's Indian. I was like, yes, finally someone I can relate to. And yeah, so we've known each other for 6, 7 months. If you are in Melbourne, Josh actually is a PT as well. Like you're a strength coach, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So tell us about
So
that.
full time strength coach now. Yeah. So full time strength coach now.
Hmm.
So the current place where we're actually sitting at the moment, I've worked in this gym for 12 years.
Oh wow.
I was managing for about 8 of those years,
Hmm.
um, and I stepped down in 2022
Hmm.
in October because I was just like, I just need to do my own thing, and I just started full time coaching, and yeah, man, so it's just taken off. It's blown up. I'm working the longest hours I've ever worked,
Yep. Yep.
but you know, can't complain, bro. You're working for yourself. You
Yep.
work with like really cool people, so I'm really, really enjoying it.
I don't know if you guys know, but Josh, in a very small time, well, only a small time I've known him, he's also produced Victoria's Strongest Man of this
Yep,
year. Jonathan, I don't know his last
Jonathan
name.
Helio.
Nelio.
Jonathan
Yeah, I was
Helio.
gonna say
Yeah.
Nello. Nelio. Dude, if you get a chance to meet Jonathan, please go. I didn't know who this guy was. I saw him I saw his video of doing a monster dumbbell record. He actually holds Australian monster dumbbell record, which was unbroken for a while. Last time it was held was by Rongo Keen. And
Yes.
walking into Queensland's Strongest Man, Rongo did a video where he was like, I hold these two records. Until you beat them, you don't have Australia's strongest shoulders. And obviously, fair enough. But if you want to
Fair,
say
fair play.
something, back up your bullshit, which he always does.
Always
Comes
does 100%.
Jonathan out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, this guy comes with a big smile on his face, make it look like easy. Oh my God. Like the easiest monster dumbbell I've ever seen. 125 kilos, if I'm wrong.
125. Yes.
125 kilos just flew.
On the Mitko dumbbell.
Just flew. Fucking hell. I don't like monster dumbbell event. It is one of my weakness. Overhead is my
Yep.
weakness, but man, Jonathan makes it look easy. And yes, Jonathan is strong, but you can't be strong until you have a great coach. And
Yep.
that just goes without saying. So Josh, out of his heart of kindness, I don't know what he saw in Jonathan, he actually sponsors him. Josh doesn't charge Jonathan fee,
No,
and
not a single cent.
that's just go. And actually, shout out to Harley as well. He actually
Yep.
doesn't charge anything for Jonathan to train at Beast Mode Cartel.
Yep.
So these two guys, out of their, I don't know what they saw, the talent, out of their heart, whatever, good heart or whatever you want to call it, they sponsored Jonathan, and he is actually Victoria's Strongest Man. And he actually tied with
Josh Pataka.
current
Oh,
Australia's Strongest Man,
yes. Josh Pataka.
Josh Pateka. I actually want to get him on my show. I've
Oh,
heard good
dude,
things.
he's such a lovely guy.
I've heard good things. I
He's a
haven't met him.
lovely guy.
I haven't
Yeah.
got an honor to meeting
Top
it,
guy.
but I've heard good things.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we do. I'm obviously I talk about strongman a lot because we are passionate about it. But yeah, like it takes a good coach and a very good kind-hearted man to actually put your faith in someone, and actually
Yeah.
like it's your business, man. Like I wouldn't, if I was good at something like coaching or something, I wouldn't do it for free. Like I
Oh,
don't.
dude, you know what? When I first met him, he was just so raw. He's obviously the only breadwinner in his family,
Hmm.
so I understand, like, coaching can be a little bit hard.
Yeah,
And he's just had a kid, so I was just like, and he's a lovely guy. Like, I
he's a
was like,
lovely
dude,
guy.
just try your best, and
Yeah,
that's all I care about. Funny story. I'll tell you a funny story quickly.
yeah.
Last weekend, we had gone down to Harley's to train,
Uh-huh.
and Jono was like, "I'm on the way, bro. I'll be about 20 minutes late." I'm like, "Sweet." So I'm thinking the guy stopped off to have some breakfast, something, right?
Yeah.
He's rocked up at the gym. He looks like he's just working out of bed. He actually came from work, and I was like, "So what did you have for breakfast, man?" He goes, "Oh, I just had a packet of peanuts." And then he goes and yoke presses like 140 overhead
Yep. Yep.
with no shoes on, no belt,
No belt.
no
I
knee
see him.
sleeve, no
Nothing.
elbow sleeves,
Nothing. Yep.
and then just runs with a 260 Zercher.
Yep.
I think 20 meters, it was like under 14 seconds.
Fucking hell, this guy. This guy. Like,
I was like,
he's actually competing with us at Australia's Strongest Man. As lovely as he is, in next year. I don't know how it's gonna go this year. I genuinely don't know because we have a very good lineup. Like we
yeah,
have one of the most like talented, strongest guys in Australia competing. The biggest show, obviously. But dude, next 2 years with proper gear and stuff. Like once, Cerberus, if you're fucking watching it, go and Cerberus or SPD. If you are watching this, you want to fucking invest in a good athlete, go and sponsor him. Please go. He needs it. He deserves it. He will make you proud. He will actually push the brand. Go and sponsor him, please. Like, don't take my word for him. Go and check his Instagram out. He is actually fucking strong. Like, and this is coming from someone who doesn't like admitting people are strong.
yeah,
He is
he's
fucking
awesome.
strong. He is strong,
He's
and he's
crazy.
generally a nice person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's genuine. He's genuine
he's
dude,
genuine.
like good-hearted guy. He's
Yeah,
a really good family man as well. So
yeah, yeah. Lovely. Yeah. Anyways, I will get Jonathan on here one day. One day.
yeah,
Let's talk about you. So obviously, we talk about strongman, right? I'll put you on the spot.
yeah.
Who's your podium pick this year?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
Do you want to move camera a little bit up? Just a little bit up.
yeah,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say Josh Paterka and Jordan for second.
Really?
Mm,
You reckon?
Yeah,
Jordan
I
Osborne.
reckon.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's the third?
Third, obviously, is Coco doing it? No,
Yeah, yeah, he's doing it.
no. Coco's up there, obviously. Who else?
I don't think
Uh,
Dylan Lockhart is doing it yet because he's got a
no,
pec
no.
surgery. I would have picked
Yeah,
him. Yeah.
yeah. He was crazy at Queensland.
He is. He is dominating. He
Solid.
dominates. Yeah. Love him.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like Josh Paterka's really hard to beat, though, man. He's just
I've
super.
I've never seen him compete though. That's my biggest thing. I've never seen him compete. Last year I
He's
saw,
yeah.
dude, you cannot sleep on Ryan. Ryan comes out of nowhere. Holy shit, Ryan Willis. Last year's second.
Yes, yeah.
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 He's
100%. He's
just
good,
done
right?
200 kilos stone to 1.4. I was
Yeah.
fucking impressed. Oh,
And you
1.5.
know what, man? As much as I say it, like even my client Jono, like he's just one of those dudes that just shows up on the day.
Oh, absolutely.
And he
Absolutely.
can snatch a podium. He's just ridiculously.
Oh yeah.
If he
Yeah.
decides to turn it on, he'll turn it on.
Oh, he will turn it on. He doesn't get a
So
choice. He has to turn it on.
he has to turn it on. So
He has to turn it on. He doesn't get a choice.
these Pacific Islanders, bro, these guys just come out.
Hey, nah. We don't do this. I like this. Nah. Like, look, his genetics and stuff does give a big role,
Oh,
plays a
100%.
big role, yeah. And then, yeah, like, wow. Look, I have a very different opinion, but let's not talk about my opinion today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have
Look, the
picked
thing
different
is,
people.
I'm sort of similar to you, bro. I don't follow a lot of the guys because I get in my own head too.
Yeah,
And then I started looking at everyone. Obviously, I follow guys like yourself.
yeah.
My best mate Sam LeSurf, who's
Oh,
making a comeback.
I've heard
You know,
like a lot
yep,
about him.
he's making a comeback. And just like Josh and Jordan, because they're local Melbourne boys.
Yeah, yeah.
And but most of the other guys I don't really follow because like I got this really bad habit of comparing myself to
Comparing
everyone.
myself, same, bro, same.
You
So I'm
know?
comparing my lift, yeah.
So I've been learning to just go and just follow my own journey.
Yeah, yeah.
And not worry about what everyone else is doing.
And that's the thing, it's always you against you, isn't it? Like that's what people
Correct.
say. It's easier to say, then to do, because
Yeah.
like the only way I can stop comparing myself to others is just when I'm competing, I just unfollow. Like it's not nothing personal against them. I'll follow
Yeah.
them back, and people are like, why do you unfollow and like follow and unfollow? I don't have anything against you. I just need that break from my head because I am
For sure.
very active on my socials because of the
For sure.
modeling thing. Because of that, I have to post a lot, and every now and then I'll just accidentally run through something. And I like the other day, dude, Adam's looking good. WA.
Hmm.
He's done
Yep.
150 log for 3 reps, and I was like, that got in my head. I was like, oh, cool, like here we go. Adam's already there. I'm not even there, like la da da da. So it's just like I have a really bad habit, even though I'm there. I just have a very bad habit of doing this to myself. And I'll
Hmm.
like next day my session will go so shit because
Yeah.
I'll be just in my head. I wouldn't sleep properly, and it's got nothing to do with them. They are really lovely guys. It's just me against
No,
me again, and it's
it's
just
yeah,
bad.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So yeah, man. I'd love to see Josh win it again because he's a lovely guy. I've met
yeah,
him heaps of times.
yeah,
Jordan, I'd love to see him back up there again.
yeah,
Spent some time with him a few months
yep,
ago down at Tassie's.
yep,
We had a blast. Lovely
yep,
guy.
yep,
So it'd be good to see those boys up there.
yep,
And of course, I'm always rooting for my mate Sam. He's making a
yep,
comeback after the injury
yep,
2 years ago at Holzfäller. So I'd love to see him
yep,
top five, maybe.
yep, yep,
I would love to see that. So yeah,
yep.
and of
Now,
course myself.
yeah, I was gonna
Somewhere in
say,
there, somewhere,
this
somewhere.
was not literally my next question to throw you under the fire. Why not you?
I just look personally.
Uh-huh.
If I can break top six, I'll be super
Mm-hmm.
pumped this year.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm just on the up now, so I know I'm starting the trajectory of going up,
Uh-huh.
and it has a lot to do with me working with MSD systems.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I have never done this type of training ever, and it's only been we're going on to like I think 12 months now, so just
Mm-hmm.
starting to like get the benefits of all that 12 months worth of training.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I know I'm not just there yet, but I
Mm-hmm.
reckon another 12 to 24 months away,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely will be pushing for the podium.
Pushing for
That's
the podium? Okay.
for sure,
Okay. No, that's
for
fair.
sure.
That's fair.
So I was gonna bring my deadlift up and a few other things.
Yep.
I
Yep.
just got to get better at a few other things.
Look, like it's strength, like it takes time. It doesn't get done
Correct.
overnight, especially for us when
Exactly.
we don't. And this is what I was talking to my coach about, and he put it in a very simple way. I like Mitch. You know Mitch, right? Nicole's
Yep.
partner. I
Yes.
sometimes compare my pressing to him, right? He's way ahead of me, and um, like he even now, like when he's starting to come back, dude, his pressing is insanity. He can press 160
Yep.
like nothing. And I used to compare myself to him, like, why is his like strength so much? What am I lacking? Like my pressing sucks, bro. Like I'm trying, I really am. And Nicole had to sit me down and be like, look, you need to understand you have lived a life of privilege, especially most Indian boys do, right? Maids are there, like you should know. Maids are there, you don't do much, you don't lift
No.
much, you're studying. Most of them, the only muscle you work much is your brain, unless you are a farmer, unless you are a laborer or something in India. And she's like, Mitch grew up on a farm. He used to carry this stuff like bags of potatoes, shit like that, whatever the farm people do. And he's been doing that for whole his life. So he's built that. Static strength takes time. It takes fucking time. It doesn't happen overnight. And then
Sure.
I was like, dude, 2 years ago, I wasn't able to like press 75 kilo log. Like, today I'm pressing 150, 160. Like it
Yeah.
happens. It does happen. So I'd go back and see my videos. I'm like, okay, I have come a long way. But it's hard
Yeah.
not to, when you're trying to chase something like, you have these big goals, you forget. You fucking forget
Yeah.
where you come
You
from.
forget.
Yeah, and I've always forgotten because it's always been the next big thing. What is the next big thing?
Mhm.
ASM. I've talked about ASM last year. I had a chance to go to ASM last year, but I fucked up because Aiden Kanini and McKelly come first and second. I come third. At Beast of Burden last chance qualifier. That's when I decided next year, no matter what, I will make it to ASM, no matter what, and I did it. And this year, 2024 is yes, I want to fucking win ASM. It's a crazy goal. I'm not saying I'm there yet. Well, you know what? This is my thing. Why not? If not me, why not? Who else?
Yeah.
What is the difference between I have great coach, I have great
Mhm.
nutritionist, I have this, this, this. It's not about what coach you choose. It's about what do you do? Why not you? If not you, why not? So
Mhm.
may not be this year ASM. I'm pretty sure it's there. I'm
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's there.
We
But
all
that
have the
says it's
potential
there.
on our day.
I am up there. I don't want anyone to know it at the moment. I'm just going silent at the moment because I'm not posting my heavy lifts, right? Just it is there. but my bigger goals are already set. I know I'm gonna go to OSG. I know I'm gonna go to log dead. Log dead thing is I want to break the stone record. That's what I'm working on. Stone series means nothing to me at ASM, bro. Like I know everyone's aiming, and Coco said this to me, and this is where I love Coco, right? He's like, oh, nobody's gonna love you, Coco. Don't take it personally. Nobody's gonna be able to do 210 stone at the end of the series after 2 days. And I looked at him. I was like, I will do it. Watch me. So I got to prove him wrong there.
Yeah.
But I'm also aiming for 260, 70 stone. That is my personal goal because stone's been always good. I set the same goal at Queensland. I did it. Everyone
Yeah.
said you're not gonna be able to do it. Comp day, la da da da. I will fucking do that stone at log dead. It's 5 weeks after ASM, but I will
Yeah.
fucking do it.
Yeah.
I wish Tyler comes. I think Tyler's gonna come to log dead because he was there last year, I think.
Yeah.
I wish he comes and that will just make it much more better because
Oh, dude, that would be such a showdown.
he is one of the best stone lifter, the number one in Australia, the number one in hands down, way better than I could ever be at the moment, right? I'll be there. I just haven't done it yet. But he's just that raw strength, like you say, like Jono has at stones. He's very good at it. So I wish I've never competed against. Actually, I have at Magnus qualifiers, but I wasn't. I was just like first comp, first nationals. Yeah, but I would
He's
love to
another
go.
lovely guy.
Is
I competed up against Tyler at Northside Strongest.
okay.
Super lovely guy, man.
Super lovely guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's congratulations. I know he's got a really sad story at the moment. Not at the
Yeah.
moment,
Yeah.
before, but
Yeah.
his wife is pregnant again. I'm very
Oh, wow.
happy. Yeah, like
Thank you.
hopefully they're due in June. I wish nothing but best for them, man. Like they
100%.
deserve. That guy is ready to be a father. Like
Yeah.
even without a child, they're both lovely couple. They are like a goals for what a mom and dad should be. They're lovely. They're actually genuinely lovely people.
Yeah.
Well, that's strongman done for us. Like first half an hour, that's strongman done. Let's talk about you. So
Yeah.
your journey to strongman. I ask this question to everyone. Anyone who
Mhm.
does strongman is gone through something.
Yeah.
Either they have gone through trauma, they have gone through abuse, they have gone through some personal loss of friendship, loss of love, loss of partner, whatever you want to say.
Mhm.
But there is something deep in them that drives them to do this sport. It is an extreme
Yeah.
sport. It is
It is
not.
a true story, and it hurts
It hurts. It's not healthy. It looks
every
cool.
day.
Yep. I'm 28 and I feel like 48.
Yeah.
It
I'm 38 and I feel like I'm 50 already.
yep. It is the kind of the sport we do. But
Yeah.
what drove you to strongman? If it's not too
Okay.
much of
So
a personal question.
no, that's fine, dude. So I'll start off with the start, like why I started off in the gym in the first place.
Uh-huh.
So when I moved to Australia in 1999 from India,
Oh wow. Yep.
back I was 12 years old and I started high school pretty much a week after we moved to Australia.
Uh-huh.
And back then in 1999 in Melbourne, there wasn't many Indians around.
Nope.
Now there's a lot. Okay.
Yep.
Back in my school, I remember there might have been about 10 of us.
Fuck.
Everyone
Okay.
everyone else was European,
Mhm.
Vietnamese, Asian. So, and I was, fresh off the boat, as they say, from India,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
and copped a lot of racism,
Yep.
obviously,
Yep.
bullying, and it just happened all the way till about almost like year 12, and then I started standing up for myself a bit.
Uh-huh.
But then when I finished high school, and okay, all through high school I was a very overweight kid.
Mhm.
Just being Indian, bro. You know what our
Being
culture's like.
Indian, our grandmothers
They
love
just
feeding
feed you.
us. Yep.
Yep, feed you nonstop. And my parents had to work when they came here, so we actually we were always eating takeaway, all
Uh-huh.
that kind of stuff. So I ended up putting on a lot of like a lot of weight. And then when I finished high school, I was like, you know what? I need to start training a bit. Joined the gym. I think when I joined the gym, I was about 107 kilos, and I came down all the way down to about 82.
Mhm.
And I was skinny. Then I started a little bit of my party phase.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yep.
alcohol, a lot of
Yep.
drugs. So
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of drugs. And then
Yep.
I think it was around 2009 when I'd walked into the doors of this gym that I'm currently in,
Uh-huh.
and I was just like, that's when I started the gym in 2009. Walked in the doors, and I sort of started backing off, all the drinking and partying. And then
Mhm.
the owner of the gym, his name's Iad. He's
Mhm.
a bodybuilding coach,
Mhm.
and I met him. He was awesome. Took me under his wing. Started working for them, and then I always wanted to bodybuild because I was like, fascinated by these guys.
Yep.
They were like
Yep.
all these dudes would come in like my age, like early 20s, dude, and they were just jacked, like massive shoulders, legs, arms. I was like, I want to do this. But then I started realizing every time I was training, I was just going really heavy all the time. Like
Yep.
the owner of the gym told me he had bought these new bars, right? And he's like,
Yeah.
these bars are unbendable. I was like, I'm going to bend him. And I pulled,
Yep.
and he goes, no, like, trust me, you can't bend him. I was like, I'm going to bend your bar.
Yep.
And I remember I pulled a 300 kilo rack pull,
Mhm.
and I bent his bar. And then
Yep.
I sort of realized, like, hang on, I
Uh-huh.
like bodybuilding, but I
Uh-huh.
don't like dieting. I like
Yep. Yeah.
I like eating food,
Yep. Yep.
So then I sort of stumbled onto powerlifting.
Yep.
And then there was a guy training out of the gym. His name was Ange Galati. So if you Google him, he's known as Mr. Bench. He's got
Okay.
like over 50 bench press records over the world in the 75 kilo class.
Oh wow.
I think his best bench is 212 at 75
Fuck.
and 275 in a shirt, or
Oh yeah.
300 in a shirt, something like that.
Fucking
Ridiculous
hell.
number. All right. So he took me under his wing and he taught me powerlifting.
Mhm.
Then I started looking for powerlifting gyms, and I found one. That's my journey started in powerlifting.
Powerlifting.
I
Yep.
did that for about 5 years. My best total was 755
Uh-huh.
under 125.
Mhm.
And then I just got really bored of it, man, because
Yeah.
powerlifting
Yeah.
is boring.
It's only
Then
three things. Yeah.
it's only three things, and it's the three things, and then variations of the three things, and it just gets really, really boring. And then in 2018, I was just like, you know what? Let's look up strongman, and found a local gym, and this guy named George Mariolis. He actually lives in Queensland now.
Right.
Self.
Okay.
He used to run a lot of the strongman stuff back in the days before Aaron Scarborough and Mason
Yep.
took over the
Yep.
strongman scene. So he was doing a lot of that in Victoria. Joined one of his classes, man. I think I did first time I ever touched a log. I think I pressed 110.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Easy as,
Yep.
easy as press. The
Yep.
clean took me about 4 minutes,
Yep.
but I pressed it. It was the
Yep.
easiest press ever.
Yep.
And I think the first time I did a farmers, I think I ran with 100 or something each hand.
Mhm.
And I think 20 meters took me like a minute, bro. I was just like slow.
Fucking hell.
No, slow.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
that's how the sort of strongman journey
Mhm.
sort of began. And then obviously in the last 2 years is when I've become better at it.
Yep.
The first couple of years I just focused on log and deadlift. Like I just didn't really do the moving events because I was just lazy on them, bro. Because they suck.
They suck. Yeah. They suck.
You know what I mean?
They're not easy
So I
either.
just,
You're carrying so much weight and you're running with
yeah,
it. Like fuck. Yep.
yeah. So, but in saying that, like since I've been doing more of like trying to become an all-rounder strongman, and
Mhm.
the last 12 months I've probably been the best
Mhm.
I've ever been in strongman. Just like I can move now. I'm not just slow.
Yep. Yep.
I can actually move. Like I'm not as quick as some of you guys, but I'm getting there.
Absolutely.
So that's what I find has been my journey into strongman. Just started off young, being bullied in school, and then I just wanted to become the bully. And
You want to become the bully.
well,
You want to be the
not
bully.
actually
You want to
bully
stand
people,
up.
but look like a bully.
Look like a bully. Like
Yeah,
look.
that, yeah.
Charles said the same thing the other day when I was talking to him. With like he got bullied as well. Like it's not about that you want to bully the people or you want to look like one. It's just you want to stand up for yourself and you want to have. When you stand up for yourself, you need to have that masculinity. Be like, okay, like you've crossed the line. Like fuck the ride off. Like now shit's about to get real. And unfortunately, looks do matter if you look like a big guy. And yeah, it does come in handy the way we look, the heavyweight strongman, the way we are. We are the most gentle giant. Every single
Oh
strongman
no,
I've met,
most of us.
they're fucking gentle giant, right? And we just like we have this look or the resting bitch face or angry face, whatever you want to call it, because we we actually don't want to talk to anyone. We just like,
Yeah,
oh, what are they thinking? What are they doing? What are they thinking about
we're
me?
just
Like we're
catching our
mostly
breath.
yeah, all that too. We just like, oh fuck, I walked 2 flights of stairs. I'm gonna sit down for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. Now that's that's yeah, like now you and Charles have said the same thing, being like standing up to bullies, like standing up for yourself, man. Like
yeah.
I think people do need to stand up for yourself. Like they sh- everyone gets pushed these days to a breaking point
Mm-hmm.
where they have no choice either to have a meltdown,
Yep.
either to lash out, or to
Mm-hmm.
actually stand up for themselves. And
Yeah,
and
100%.
Charles said a very good thing last podcast. He said violence is never No, sorry, violence
No,
is not the first option, but
no,
it's always the last option because
for sure.
and violence doesn't mean just like oh hitting people. It's not. It's not. It can also mean like you have a meltdown, you break down, you just like start yelling. That's violence. You just like start crying, shouting, you have an attack, or you just lose your shit. Like and unfortunately in today's society, every single man is pushed to that breaking point every fucking day.
Hmm.
Like it sucks, man. It sucks to be a man today. It does.
Look, I'll tell you a story. So a
Yeah.
couple of weeks ago, I was just at the local Woolies, yeah,
Hmm.
and I don't know what this guy's problem was.
Hmm.
I was just walking past the Woolies, and he was walking past me, and he just turns around and goes, "What the fuck are you staring at, bro?" And I was like, "What?" Like it like caught me off guard, you know. And I'm just like what the hell's going on? Like I was just like, "Whoa!" I'm just walking to Woolies or whatever, and then I'm like, "Dude, whatever, man. Like piss off,"
Hmm.
you know. And
Hmm.
then I walked into the Woolies, and then it just started like playing in my head, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" You know. And then I realized like he was just trying to have a go at me. Maybe look 100% short man syndrome,
Yep.
100% short man syndrome,
Yep.
and he was just trying to like. And then I was like, no, no, I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind, you know.
Yeah.
And then I happened to walk past him in an aisle,
Yeah.
and I just flipped,
Yep.
and I just started yelling at him and swearing at him, and like his girlfriend was telling me to calm down. I said, no, I'm just sick of this shit, you know, like.
Yeah.
All I was doing was walking in. He's the one that started, and it
Yep.
pissed me off even more because he came to shake my hand and like tapped me on my shoulder and goes, "Bro, relax, you'll be okay." And I was like, "Is this guy for real?" Like,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like if like when we get pushed to that, if I was to physically hit him,
Yep.
I'd probably get charged.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. Like that's the thing. Like, but here's the thing. Like, just in your example, you might have that might not be the only reason. Like, subconsciously you broke
Mhm.
down. You just had enough, man. Like,
Yeah,
you just had a very rough day. You had a lot of shit going on in your mind as a man. You still got to take care of your family. You got to take care
yeah,
of something, and then this just fucking added bonus. This guy's just trying to start shit.
yeah, man.
And it's
And
just
I
like
was,
I don't. And this is one of the things I learned in therapy, right? My therapist said, doesn't matter what kind of human being you are, doesn't matter how kind you are. Under right circumstances, any person will break. Anyone
yes,
can be pushed to a limit. It just has to meet
agreed.
right circumstances. And dude, I'm not proud of this, but I was pushed to my like limit in like last few months. Not last year, last year. I was 3 months. It took me 3 fucking months to get to where I am. Dude, when I broke, it was bad. It was
Yeah,
fucking bad. And the worst thing about that is like I'm not proud of it, but as a man, you acknowledge what you have done. You fix things, like we say, you fucking fix things, and then you take accountability. Like, am I proud
for
of
sure.
it? No. But have I done something to fix it? Absolutely. You know, as a man, that's the first thing we are taught as a man. Go and I think this is very important. Just not as a man, just whatever. If you fuck up, it's okay. It's okay to fuck up. Everyone will fuck up. I'm not perfect. Look at your idols. They are not perfect. They have had the
No,
most hard upbringing. They have had they have made so much mistakes. They have fucked up so many times, but they
everyone
have
has.
owned up to it. They have
Correct.
owned up to it. They have apologized for it, and they have done everything in their power to make sure that doesn't happen again or they
Hmm.
improve. But the thing is, when you fuck up and when you have a meltdown, like for example, you breaking down, everyone in Wool is gonna think you're a fucking shit of a cunt.
Correct.
They had no idea what happened. They're
No,
just gonna see you yelling, and this is the problem. Nobody sees the amount of violence you had to go through to reach your breaking point. When you break, you are the
mhm,
fucking monster.
yeah,
And I guarantee you there will be 10 other guys over there or the girls. They would have sided on the other guys because the way you look, that's the first thing.
yep, 100%.
The way you look,
Physically imposing,
physically
bigger
imposing,
dude.
threatening, masculine, old school masculine, not new school masculine. Old school masculine actually has values and stuff. And actually a decent person who's standing up for himself, right? Well, like, fuck this shit, whatever. And and this is the same thing. When anyone breaks down, you are the fucking monster, and the
Mhm.
whole world is against you. It is. They will be fucking against you. But then it's on you how you handle it,
Correct.
and the way you carry yourself to fix it. You might had a fucking terrible day that day, but at the end of the day, you didn't hit him.
No,
You just were your
I
breaking
walked away.
point. That was fucking control. You walked the fuck away. Yes, you yelled at it, but that was the breaking point. And today you're telling your story. Be like, okay, I did this. This happened. This was my breaking point. And yeah, violence is never an option, but violence is the last option. It's always an option. It's always the last option. But just don't push anyone. Be a fucking decent person. Be a decent human in your life. Don't just push anyone to their limit.
Yeah, and there was no need for it. It's a bloody Sunday afternoon, man. I was just going to do my groceries for the week.
Yep.
I was having a good day, had a good training session. I went to the recovery pools. I'm like,
Yep.
walking. I'm with my fiance. We're in Woolies.
Yep.
She's already started the shopping. I was getting something from the butcher.
Yep.
And I'm just like, why?
Yep.
Why, bro?
Like, why? How are you gonna start? Why?
I wasn't even doing anything. Like,
Yep.
what I was probably doing was probably looking in this direction. But you know, when you're thinking of stuff,
you're just like, yeah, it's
looking,
Woolies. You think, well, like, I think it all the time. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, why am I here? Like,
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So that was just But yeah, I was glad I didn't do anything. You know, I was very close to it, but if my fiance wasn't there,
Yep.
she's the one that she's the one that calms me down. She's the one that keeps me pretty calm in life and keeps me in line.
Yep.
She's definitely my backbone, bro. Definitely.
Of course. I haven't met her. I haven't got an opportunity to meet her yet, but
you'll meet her
hopefully.
at ASM.
ASM, cool. I will look forward to it. She's where's she from? You told me this.
So she's born in Australia, but she's of Lebanese background.
Lebanese. I was gonna say Arabian Nights, and I'm like, that's not it. Ethnicity you fuck with. I was like, is this Princess Jasmine again? Nah. That's.
But you know what, man? She's become quite the Desi, bro.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah.
So the people who don't know what Desi means is Desi means a very, how do I put it? Very Indian.
It's like, yeah, it's like saying Indian, but in Hindi, pretty much.
Yeah, in Hindi. Yeah, it's like that's for white people. Sorry, white people. For any people outside India, they'll say, "Oh, that's an Indian girl."
You could say very country.
Very country, yeah, very country.
Very country, but
very Indian. Country, yeah. That's Desi. Desi is like, we call a girl Desi when she's fucking hot. Like she is like the girl we'll take to our mother. That's when we call her Desi. That's what I will call her Desi.
Yeah.
White girls, sorry, you're not one of them. Yeah, cool. So obviously she's your backbone. Like obviously behind every strong man there is always a woman. Either she's the backbone or she's the one who fucking destroyed it.
Yeah, one
or the other. You just happen to be the lucky one.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this. You don't have kids at the moment, do you?
No kids. No, we don't. We've had the discussion. We don't want kids.
Okay.
We've already decided, and not because we don't like kids. Like, you know, I've got nieces that we adore. You know, we look after them all like heaps of stuff. But we just decided that it's not in our future.
Yep. Fair enough.
And it creates a little bit of hit back from the Indian side of the family.
Tell me about it.
You know, her side's super chilled.
Yep.
But the Indian side of the family, like my mom's always like, "Oh, come on, you know, you need to leave.
You have to. Yeah.
So, you know, it's that very old school way of thinking. But yeah, we had a discussion a couple of years ago, and we're both on the same page. We love kids, bro. Like, you know, we have a niece. We look after her pretty much every weekend. We go see her. We talk to her every day on FaceTime.
Yep. That's cute.
But we're like, when they start crying, we love to give it back.
Well, yeah. they're like, I hate saying that, right? And I believe in this. They're like borrowed kids. As soon as the responsibility comes, see ya.
You know what I mean?
Nah, that's it.
No, it's just that. It's just yeah. We just decided that, not because, you know, we don't like kids or anything. We love kids, and but we just like the freedom of packing up and going anywhere
you want. You know? Absolutely. Kids are a massive responsibility. And the thing is, like, I'm glad that you are so chilled about it, because, you know, being an Indian and also being a person, it's very tabooed upon even till today. But something people need to realize is, as long as you both as a couple are happy, it's none of fucking anyone's business or none of anyone's opinion matter. That may be family, and I'm very open about it. If me and my partner ever decided we don't want kids, my mom would not have a say. End of story.
100%.
Even though I'm Indian and she has to say, but she wouldn't.
No.
She wouldn't. And that's something I think every couple needs to realize. When you get married or you are in a committed relationship, your family is you two first. Your immediate family becomes your second family. You need to put yours and your partner's need before your parents' needs.
100%.
Absolutely. 100%. Otherwise, you're not fucking surviving a relationship. It's not happening. It's not happening.
No way.
But that's good. That's like, I'm glad you both are on the same page, and I'm very glad you both respect your decision so much.
Yeah.
That's a very, very very good thing. Now let's talk about this, right?
Yeah.
Um, do you obviously, this podcast mostly about men sharing their story, like who they are
Mhm.
as a person. You told me who you are and obviously your bully side of thing. Is there something you have done, whether you're proud of or not, you're ashamed of or not, that you would
Yeah,
like to
yeah,
say?
yeah, 100%, man. So before I met my fiance Chantel,
Mm-hmm,
I was with another girl for about 4.5 years,
mm-hmm,
and we ended pretty like abruptly. And then I found out she'd pretty much the day after we broke up, she'd booked a one-way ticket to America,
uh-huh.
and it left me shattered for
Really?
months, like about 6 months, bro.
Yeah.
And I had gone into a very dark hole,
Uh-huh.
and I was using methamphetamine 3 to 4 times a week,
Wow.
because
Oh,
I was
yep.
just like whatever, and I
It's
didn't
yep,
care.
yep,
I didn't care. I
yep,
was just like from Thursday to Sunday, no one would see me.
yep,
I'd be out everywhere.
yep.
I would still be training, man. I was still squatting PRs and deadlifting PRs and stuff, when I was
Okay.
powerlifting,
Okay,
I
I
was
have to
still doing that
ask
shit.
this. I have to ask this. Seriously, but does
Yeah.
it work? Is it better than pre-workout?
Yeah. Look, I was probably 10 years younger.
Yeah.
So, at the age of 25, 26, everything's easier.
Easier. Yep.
So now that I'm 38, I can tell you that. Like,
Yep.
bro,
Yep.
trust me, at 38,
Yep.
warm ups for strongman take a lot of time.
Yep.
Trust me. Okay.
Yep.
So, uh, I don't know, man. I was just so angry that I didn't, I was just fueled.
Yep.
So every session I was smashing it.
Yep.
But I was pretty fucking bad on the drugs, man.
Right. You were just
Pretty
in a
bad.
dark
And
place.
then
You were hurt.
yeah, I was hurt. I was upset. And then
Yep.
my saving, like, dude, this is okay. I'm gonna tell you the story about how me and Chantel met. It gives me goosebumps till this day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd love to know. Yep.
So 2015, I broke up with the ex.
Yep.
Started on a bender for I
Yep.
reckon it was about 3 months straight.
Yep.
It was like three to four times a week, methamphetamine, alcohol, pills, whatever,
Yep.
everything I could.
Yep.
Plus training, plus all the stuff you add with training. So
Oh wow. Yep.
read between the lines.
Yep. 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 Pre-workouts. Your creatines
Yep,
are pumping your livers. Yep.
yep,
Get it. Yep.
all that kind of shit.
Yep.
So, and then two of my best mates at the time were like, "Hey, we're going to Bali.
Yeah.
I think you should come with us
Yep.
because you're a fucking mess."
Yep. Well, that's fair. Good
Because I
friends.
was like all over the place, man.
Uh huh.
And I was like, "Yeah, cool. Here's my credit card. Book me a flight." But I said 5 days only
Yep.
because I need to be back for next weekend because I was going out.
Yep.
They're like, "All right, whatever. Okay, 5 days is better than nothing. Cool."
Yep.
Booked the flight. Now they were getting there a day after me.
Yep.
So I had 12 hours or so to kill by myself in Bali. Now this is the first time I'm
Mhm.
leaving the country after coming from India.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yep.
this is a good like 15 years later, yeah.
Yep.
I don't think I'd gone anywhere because my parents had gone back to India a few times, but I
Yep.
sort of chose to stay back.
Yeah.
Anyways, so in these 12 hours,
Yep.
I found out Chantel, who's my current fiance,
Yeah.
she was going to be in Bali at the same time, coincidentally.
Did you guys know
And
each other before, or?
yeah, she used to train at the gym that I was
Ah.
managing.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so I just say hi and bye, whatever.
Yep. Yep.
So I was like, oh. So then my mate at the time was like, message Chantel and just go hang out with her for a couple of hours until
Yep.
we arrive. I'm like, yeah, sweet as. Did that, hung out with her. Now, 5 days ended up being 13 days because the volcano hit in Bali
Oh no.
and no flights were leaving.
Damn. Okay.
All right. And in those 13 days,
Yep.
for some weird reason, bro, like this is the most weirdest part ever. I
Yep.
remember sitting on a beach and it was me and my mate sitting on a beach, okay?
Yep.
Somewhere out in the outskirts of Bali.
Yep.
And there was no phone reception because
Mhm.
I was trying to go on Facebook and nothing was working. And then we had walked past this like villa
Mhm.
and my phone just pinged.
Mhm.
And I got an email. And I was like, what the fuck? That's weird. Opened up the email. It was from my ex-girlfriend. And
Damn.
I'd gotten the closure I needed. I don't know how this worked, bro. It trips me out till this day.
Yeah.
Gotten the closure I needed. And then I
Okay.
was like free. Like after that, I just felt free.
Fair.
And then me and Chantel just started hanging out.
Yep.
in Bali, like maybe a summer romance,
Yeah.
and then we just came back to Melbourne, started hanging out. And it was her 30th birthday 2 weeks after we came back from Bali.
Yeah.
I slept over at a house. This is in 29th November 2015.
Can I just say you fucking remember the date? That is so fucking adorable.
Bro, 100%. You know? 20,
Yep.
29th November 2015, I slept over at a house for her 30th birthday
Yeah.
because she was really sick and drunk.
Yep. Yep. 30th.
And what are we now? 2024?
2024.
I haven't left. I haven't left.
Hey, she's the
And
saving
yeah,
grace
she's
you
the one,
needed.
brother. She's the
She's
one.
the one.
Yeah,
There you go. She's
she's
the
the
one.
one.
She's
So
the one.
that was what Bali had to happen. But if Bali never happened, I would have probably been a pretty bad mess. So another backstory: my brother, who is 18 months younger than me,
Mhm.
he's had battles with ICE himself.
Okay. Yep.
All right, it's well known, but like a lot of my friends, so my family's been through hell, bro, for the last 10 years.
Yep.
A lot of hell. Like he's been in and out of jail.
Yep.
He's still struggling to this day. He's on the mend. He's starting to get better.
Mhm.
But he was my best mate growing up. But we've obviously lost a relationship over the last 10 years.
Yep.
Due to the fact that I had to keep him far.
You have to set your boundaries. Yep.
I had to set my boundaries. So,
Yep.
but yeah, so that's another backstory. So we've had a very tough 10 years.
Right.
You know, we've probably
That's
had
not good.
harder times in Australia than we ever had in India.
Had in India. Yeah.
You know, and it's so strange to say because in India I don't remember us having any of these issues, bro. None of us, like my parents were, doing pretty well for themselves.
Mhm.
We lived in a nice apartment. We had
Mhm.
servants as
Yep.
chauffeurs.
Yep. Absolutely.
Went to private schools, all that
Yep.
kind of stuff.
Yep.
So we had a really really tough time in Australia,
In
and yeah,
Australia. Yep.
so there. So that's the story, man. Like, yeah, if she didn't come around, bro, I would have probably ended up in rehab or I don't know where I'd be today.
It's exciting. Like look, now you can look back and your biggest trauma, your biggest like I would say is do you classify
Yeah.
your biggest
This
biggest trauma?
hands down some of my darkest days. Like there was times that I called a mate on like a Wednesday night. I was like, hey, bro, I'm sitting at the edge of this road and I'm ready to drive the car off. And he was like, dude, just chill. I'm coming there.
Yeah.
So I've been there. I've been there.
I've been
I've
there.
been there.
Yeah. So I reckon every single person and I was a massive and I sound so cocky when I said that. I was like I would never even think about it because I got a photo of my mother in my wallet, right? That was a promise that I made my mother. I'll have a photo of my mom. I still do. In my wallet. Every time I was like, it's okay to have a thought. If I ever did, I'll look at that photo. Dude, that photo didn't do jack shit this time. Last time it did. Right now it didn't. I was, and this is the thing. I'm not ready to share my story. I'm just going through some shit. I will fix it and then I'll share my story, right? But shit you not. And I fucking a massive believer of this, right? People who are fed, people who are helped when they were at their worst are the people who fucking turned against me this time. I've
Oh,
done nothing
100%.
wrong with them. I've done nothing wrong with them. I think is when these people and I fell apart, right? We were apart for maybe a year and a half. We were gone, not in each other's life. I was doing my thing, they were doing their thing, right? What happened recently? They jumped on the bandwagon because somebody wanted to see me burn. Fuck me, man. I'm holding this against them. I'm holding this. This is very personal now, right? Once the shit I'm going through is over, I will fucking come. Like, and this is the thing. I'm a massive believer in karma, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a believer. I did nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. Did I fuck up a little bit this time? Yeah, I did. And I'm a man. I'll admit it. I will fucking admit it to the whole fucking world. I did it anyways, right? I admitted it. But the thing is, once someone is on their fucking knees and they are fucking apologizing and you fucking jump on the bandwagon to ruin them, karma is coming. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Like, you want to see
100%.
me burn? You're burning in front of me right now, but I'm not. Like, I wish this on no one, right? These people they're already suffering, right? They are because I see that. I see that the shit they're going through. And I don't wish it on them because they have a family. I don't wish this on them at all. But it's not my doing. It's their own
Yeah,
doing at the
don't
end of
do
the
it.
day, right? Anyone makes mistakes. People make mistakes. Learn to forgive, right? Forgive. If you don't want to forgive and you don't want to do with anything, I always say, I will forgive you, but I just don't want you on my table. I'm a very kind person. I wish you well, just not on my table. You're not welcomed on my table from what you
Sure.
have done. But I still don't wish harm on you. Because why do I want to wish harm on
Bro,
anyone?
it takes up more energy, man. It
It
takes more
takes up
energy.
it takes up energy. You had your reasons. You didn't know better. La da da da. But when you do that to someone else, just for the mere sake of enjoyment, that's when shit goes bad with you. And it will happen. Like I'm not gonna say much. Like and it is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it is. Everyone goes through this. But dude, when I fucking I was like ready to, and this is what I want to ask you. I was ready to. I had a thought.
yeah,
I kind of had a plan. I was like, if I do this, this is just easier. Just finish it off. No explaining to anyone, not being misunderstood. Nobody needs to know. Nobody will know my reasons. Cool. Nobody needs to know my story. End it. Done. See ya. Nobody wants to listen. Anyways, what was it that saved you, other than the fact you went to Valley? What was the turning point? Yes, you made a call, but I know as a man, it's really hard to
I
ask for help.
think I think deep down inside, I knew it wasn't that bad.
Right.
I think it was just more. I was just coming off the drugs, and I was just like, like a bit jumbled in the head.
Okay.
So I don't believe I really wanted to do it. I just think I might have had a moment,
Okay.
and I thought, let me just call a mate.
Yep.
And I called one of my best mates. He was
Yep.
working like 5 minutes away, and he was there in like
Yep.
2 minutes. He was
Is it
there.
still around?
Yeah, bro. He's one of my boys. Like I see
One of
him.
your boys?
Shout out
Yep.
to Vicky if he ever
we'll,
watched
we'll
this. He
share
probably
him.
won't. He doesn't. He doesn't watch any strongman. He's a soccer player, so he doesn't watch
Oh,
any
okay.
strongman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. He can
Yeah.
run,
So he was there. Yeah.
Yep. Wow. Look, you need those people in your life. And
Yeah, man. Yeah.
like you need, at least, you don't need much, you need one person
Nah.
at least,
Yeah.
one person to believe in you. And I'm grateful that you obviously had that guy, plus you're
Yeah.
very close friends with Sam. I've heard
Yeah.
good things about Sam. I think
Yeah.
I've only met him
So
once.
me and Sam have been mates probably not as long as that incident.
Yep.
More, actually, no. He's going out the same time as me and Chantel. He's a little bit less, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, I probably met him around 2017.
Okay.
It's a long time now,
Yeah.
7 years, and yeah, he's like, man, he's funny, bro.
He's funny. Yeah.
Real funny.
Okay. I would love to at ASM. He's competing at ASM, right?
He's
I
gonna,
would
yeah,
I would I have a plan of ASM, like to meet a couple of guys who I haven't met, and I had a
yeah,
really high opinion of them because I've heard good things, right?
yeah,
And this is the thing, regardless of whether I hear good thing or bad things, someone who's really close to me taught me that always make your own opinion about someone,
yeah,
regardless of what they
100%, bro.
have. And unfortunately, without naming many people, there's one person I don't want to do anything with. You exactly know who it is. You know it. You fucking know it. I've commented on it. I've made it very clear. That
Yeah,
person just can't handle anyone's success.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Without saying much, you know who
We'll
it
just
is.
we'll leave it there.
We'll leave it there. Not that I care, anyways. It's just one
Nah, who
fucking
gives a shit?
person.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't want to name people.
because you
But
know what it is, man. A lot of these guys, like, okay, at the end of the day, we didn't get paid for the sport.
no.
We actually spend more money. We actually broke from it. Number one. So,
Yes.
like, okay, take it seriously. Take the
Yeah.
training side of seriously. Take the nutrition, the recovery.
Recovery,
We all take
everything.
it seriously.
Yeah.
But when you go to a comp, like, don't be a dick. Like,
Don't be a
we're not
dick.
making money from it, bro.
Nah.
Meet everyone, have fun. Have some banter, like, laugh, joke.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we
Because
are. And the thing is, once you're a dick to someone at a com, imagine the novice they're watching. They look up to you
yeah,
guys. You guys are pros.
yeah.
Like, shit you not, I'm so grateful my coach is who she is. Otherwise, I wouldn't
Oh,
be doing this coach,
yeah.
this
She
sport.
was, yeah. I think I met her at Queensland for the first time.
Yep.
Yeah, she was lovely, bro.
She
Lovely.
is hands down the biggest blessing in my life at the moment. And so
Yeah,
is Rongo. Rongo is very good influence.
yeah,
He's like, when I looked up to him, I was like, I want to be that person. So great, so high level. Like, Eddie Williams is another one now.
yep,
So humble, so down to earth, yet such a fucking strong guy and at a
yeah,
world fucking level.
yeah, man. Yeah,
Those are the guys
and
I want to aspire to be.
it's so good to have like a positive team around you too.
Oh,
Like
fuck
where I'm currently training out of Poby Performance.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Got the best team, man. We've got like myself, Sam,
Yep.
a guy named Danny Mal. A lot of the old school guys we know. He's
Uh-huh.
super impressive log presser.
Okay.
Like I believe he'll take the under 105 log record.
Oh, wow.
So
Who has it
yep,
right now?
so he will.
Naramu has it, right? Naramu does, I think.
I think Nicholas Camby,
Oh, okay. My bad.
193.
Right, okay.
So Danny Mal, Joe.
Kimitanga? Oh
Man,
man,
I
oh,
love
I
Jo.
love her.
She's,
I fucking love her.
dude.
She,
There's days, bro. There's days I've come into the gym, and
yeah,
we all have these days where you're tired, body's hurting, you're just like,
yeah,
oh, man, I just can't be fucked doing this today.
yeah,
And I'm just like warming up, and I'm like, fuck, everything feels like shit.
yeah,
Everything's slow, everything hurts.
yeah,
And then Joe walks into the door,
yeah,
and I don't know what she does, man, but she hypes me up so much that I remember like some days, one day before Queensland's, I remember I was setting up the deadlift medley.
yeah.
Such a freaking annoying thing to set up, as you know.
Oh
There's
fuck
four,
yeah. Yep.
you know.
Yep.
And I remember I was there for an hour, and I was like, I fucking hate this sport. I don't know why I'm fucking doing it. Blah blah blah. And I remember I tried to pull the 300 after the axles,
Yep.
and
Yep.
I failed it.
Yep.
And I was just like, having the biggest temper tantrum.
Yeah.
And then Joe walked in the door, and she's like, "You got this, brother." And she
Yeah.
just started hyping me up. I remember the next time I pulled the 300, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Man, this woman
It's
is amazing."
it's something about her energy, yeah. Just when she
Yeah.
walks in, you can tell the room, the weather, the climate, something, the energy in the room changes. There's something about her.
Mhm.
And only met her twice or three times now, but like one of the top end people in Australia
Yeah, man.
to look up to.
Super strong, dude.
If you want a role model, go over there.
Straight.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about ASW. Same comp, same place. Who's your top pick?
Big G,
Oh, she's
of
yep,
course.
untouchable. Yep.
Untouchable. Who else? Who are the other girls doing it?
So the other girls are Ellie Smith, Ari,
Yep.
Big Bird. I'm assuming Nick Wright is still doing it. Nick Wright.
Yep.
Megan Clark.
Yep.
Katie Blunden.
Yep.
I think Sarah, Katie's best
Sarah
friend Sarah.
Halifax. Yep.
I think she's
Yep.
also qualified. I'm not 100% sure. I'm waiting on the
Yep.
list to come out on Australia's Strongest. And I don't know who else.
So I reckon, obviously, number one would be Big G, just like
We
no
all
doubt.
know that. We know
Yeah.
that. Yep.
Number 2 and 3, I'd love to see Nick White up there for sure.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
She's awesome. She's so welcoming at a gym.
Uh-huh.
I've known Sarah for a while as well, so I'd love to see Sarah in the mix.
Yep.
She's cool.
Yep.
And
okay. Let me rephrase
it's
it.
hard.
Stop being a nice person. Stop being a nice person. Get your feelings out of it.
All right. Okay. All right.
Top 3.
Big G.
Yep.
Big G. Ellie's looking really good.
Ellie.
So,
Ellie Smith.
the one, Ellie Smith. Yeah.
Yep. Trains down in
Looking-
Gold Coast.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. Yep. Ellie
She's
Smith.
looking
Yep.
really good. So I'm going to say, okay, hang on. Big G.
Big G.
I'll throw Megan in number 2.
Megan. Okay. Okay.
And I'm just going to go Nicole White for 3.
Nick Wright for
But-
3. So repeat of last year. That's what you're doing. Okay. Okay. Let's place a bet. Okay, I do this thing, $5 challenge. I don't know if you know.
Let's go.
$5. If your predictions come true, I will donate $5 to whatever charity you want. Do you know a charity you want to go for right now, or you can send me later? But if you have one, just send me later, right? But if I win, my prediction wins, then you have to do it. You have to donate $5, right? My pick, Big G, number 1.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna get so hated for this. I don't know what order they will come in after second or third, and this is the most hated part I love. Like, I hate doing. If you haven't seen Ari yet, watch her.
Okay.
Fuck, she is fucking strong,
Yeah.
dude.
She's strong. Yeah.
Her log presses come long way. Her deadlifts, dude. She is, and she's one of those people, right? She is so fucking humble. Like, she is next level. I've met her twice or 3. Like,
Yeah.
I've met her more than them. Ari, if you're watching, holy shit, I am so impressed. Even Big G picked her. Big G, she's like, Ari's
Oh, wow.
fucking coming. Megan picked her too. Megan
Yeah.
herself, when I spoke to her, she was like, you need to watch out for Ari, who's coming.
Yeah.
And this is her second ASM, and fuck, I believe she's podium level this year. Absolutely. If second, if not third. Definitely second, if not third. And this is where I'm gonna get hate. I absolutely love Nick Wright. Nick Wright is overshooting for her genetics, right? She is so fucking resilient. She is so fucking
Beast.
like
I've
she
seen her
competes
train, bro. She has
under
no issue.
82s. The woman can fucking keep up, just like Megan Clark. Megan Clark is fucking beast as well.
man. Beast,
But
yeah.
Megan Clark's been in the game for a long time. I think she is. I don't know how her training is going. I haven't followed her journey much, but I think she will dominate 82s because Nick Wright is not there this year either, and she dominated last year, I think. She will dominate 82s anyways. I don't know if she's competing at ASM or not yet. So, not knowing that, I'm not picking her. But
Okay.
Nick Wright, I wanna pick her. I wanna pick
Yeah.
Nick Wright because it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you're stronger than her or not. The woman is fucking resilient. She doesn't have a
It's
quit.
going to work, bro.
And
There's
that
no option.
200 kilo deadlift, she will give Big G run for money. She
Mhm.
will fucking give her run for money. The only person I can see giving her run for money for deadlift is either Ari or fucking Nick Wright. Nick Wright more than Ari, because I know Nick Wright. She's a fucking that sadist, fucking no give up. The woman passed
Yes.
out at ASI show and hit the
Yeah,
rope. Come
man.
on, she's got no quit.
She's
And
free.
Nick, I love you always, always and forever. Yeah, that's my pick. If Nick Wright something goes wrong, my next pick to come third will be Big Bird. Big
Mhm,
Bird is looking good. Big Bird is
mhm.
looking fucking good, especially with Lee Shaw. She's looking good. She is working, and that's my pick.
Man, it's such a good time for strongmen in Australia right now.
It is.
You
It
know?
is. Men's under, not under, sorry. Men's heavyweight lineup is the best I've ever seen so far.
Yeah, it's a
Like
stacked lineup.
it's stacked. We got Coco, who's gone to Worlds. We got BJ Stone, who's just come second at a pro show. We got
I forgot about BJ. He can definitely podium, bro. Yeah,
BJ
what the hell?
BJ
I forgot
Stone.
about it.
Everything
Yeah,
goes his way. He is a fucking
what an
freak of
athlete.
nature. What
What
an
an
athlete.
athlete.
What an athlete. And such a good man. He will definitely give people run for money. I can see him going for podium for sure. For sure. He
Yeah,
deserves to be
yeah.
there. He's a world he should have I when I saw him compete at Pro Show, I said to him, I'm like, I think you will get a world's invite. I don't know why
Hmm.
he didn't. He was ready. Even the world's strongest fan, he picked him as well. It
Oh
was on his
wow.
predictions. Yeah. BJ is there. If not this year, next year definitely. He will definitely do it. And then obviously you got Ryan Rollis defending
Hmm.
second Australia's strongest man.
Champion.
Josh
Yeah.
Pataka, huge. Jonathan, huge, who almost beat. Look, actually no, not almost. He did beat Josh Pataka. Then you got Jordan Osborne. Then you got Sam. Then you got Thomas Wren. Then you got yourself. Then you got freaking who else do we have? Brandon. I'm actually excited about this kid. His name is Brandon. He trains under Strongman Way as well. Tyson Morris. He's 20 years old or something, 21. Dude, his deadlift is
Yeah.
350 raw. I'm
Wow.
fucking this guy deadlift three. Fuck, even I don't have that at the moment. 350, just like dude, this he's tall as well. He's not short, so he has no genetics for deadlift. Like it's not genetics, but he's at a disadvantage for deadlift. But fuck me, he pulled 350 like nothing. And then obviously he's there, and I watch his stuff. He's really good kid.
Dude, I even forgot. Jihad.
I don't think he's competing.
He's not competing.
I
ASM?
don't know. The list is not out.
He's been doing the events.
Oh, okay, then he's competing. I
What
don't
saw him
follow
do
him.
is Zerch's last week. So
Oh, okay,
I'm
there we
guessing
go.
like,
Jihad is there.
and why would you do Zercher runs if you don't have to do it? Let's be
Don't
honest.
have to do that. That's fair. Dude, who
No
I'm
one's
looking
gonna be doing
forward
it.
to, Macaulay Tinker.
Yes.
He's
Oh, dude, he's looking
dude,
good,
Big
man.
Mac. He's looking good. Him and I
He's
share
looking
share
good.
Max together, like my
Yeah.
nutritionist. Shout out to Max.
Yeah.
And yeah, like he's looking good, and he's got so much experience of comps now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
and I always like obviously he beat me at Beast of Burden, like when I was a rookie, and he's such a with a smile, such a lovely person.
Yeah.
And I think he's obviously up there too.
Yeah.
Like you
He's
can't
really
you
good.
can't
Really
forget
good.
them. But the best thing about AS this year is like it's anyone's game because the events are not how strong you are either.
No.
It's about how athletic you are. It's
Hmm.
about how much like it's gonna be mind games all fucking comp. I know this is my game, right? I know my log's not gonna be best, right? I know that.
Yeah.
We all know that. And we walking into that. But I know I can make it off at Stones. So that's one event each.
Hmm.
Done. I know
Yeah.
I'm winning Stones. I'm not letting anyone win this. This is not
Yeah.
sounding cocky. I
It's
have to.
yours. Look, it's yours, bro.
I have to.
Yeah.
I gotta make up a
You have
log.
to.
I have to. So I gotta do that, right? And then it's let's go in the middle. It's anyone's game. Weights
Yeah.
are heavy, but they're not that heavy. I don't. What do you think? Do you think ASM is heavy?
No, man, it's quite doable.
It's
Like, I
quite
mean, like,
doable,
I
right?
pretty much, I pretty much can hit all the weights except for the last two stones. I've never touched that.
Yep.
And oh man, farmers, bro. Fuck farmers,
Farmers.
bro.
I
Fuck
love
farmers.
farmers. I love farmers.
Fuck farmers.
I love
I've been
farmers.
doing so much group work because I've actually got a group coach now too.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, so I've been. He's one of the boys from MST Systems.
Yep.
Paddy Haynes, super strong group guy.
Okay.
He actually loaded a 240 stone last week, by the way, as well.
I saw that. I messaged
Yeah,
him.
Paddy Haynes,
Did
yeah.
I? Yeah, betting. Yeah, he did
Yeah,
240. Yeah, I was like,
correct.
holy shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
correct.
that was
So
incredible.
he's my grip coach.
Yep.
Um, he reckons that I am getting 10 meters on the day,
Yep.
which is a massive PB, bro, for me. Like,
Okay.
so I did 145 kilos for 10 meters 2 weeks ago, unbroken.
Yep.
That was a massive PB for me, like
Absolutely.
unbroken.
Absolutely. You still got
So
like freaking what, like 6 weeks, 7 weeks?
6 weeks, yeah. So I
Yeah.
should definitely get
Dude,
10
you'll get 20
meters.
minutes. You'll get 20 minutes. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You'll get it. I
So
whoop your
that's
ass.
my only nemesis at the moment is the farmers. Stones, I reckon I just if I can lap it, it's going up. I know that for
It's
sure.
up, going up. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So if I lap it,
It's
it's going up.
it's it's yeah. It's also like no disrespect to Coco, but it's also he's got a point. It's also at the end of 2 days and 8 events.
Yes.
It's a big ask.
It's a
It
big
is a
ask.
big ask, and it's the heaviest stone ever in Australia, if not in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think world's done 220. I don't know, in
Mhm.
Russia or somewhere. I saw it on Tyson. Tyson talk about it on his podcast. But yeah,
Yeah.
like Russia's done 220, but they're Russians, man. They can do fucking whatever they want.
Dude,
Um,
they probably drink vodka and do it.
yeah, I think this is the heaviest. This has happened before in Australia. 210 was one of the series, but then obviously Worlds doesn't go more than 200 either. Like
Yeah.
they don't because it's a waste of time. Not a waste of time. It's like why would you want to do event that nobody like most of your athletes aren't gonna finish because it's a big ask. You want to send people home, but the thing is, this is gonna separate like at the end of last 2 days. This is gonna separate those like
Real.
top three people because they're gonna be like who wants it more,
Yeah.
and it's gonna fucking really mess it up because the guys who might be down here they would want to just push it all. Either they will go. This is my thing. I think everyone will try to do 190 fastest
Hmm.
because 200. Yes, most people can do 200. I guarantee you they can. But can they do it in a series?
Yeah.
Can they do it?
That's the hard part.
And then
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna go for 210. I think Ryan will. I've seen his stones. I think Ryan will. I think Jihad will. He'll try
Yep.
because he's a sadist as well. I think
Josh Paddock will.
Josh
Sure.
Padaka will. He will
Mhm.
try for sure.
Jordan, he's crazy. Jordan.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think. I personally
No.
don't think. I've seen him twice, and this is nothing against him. I've seen him twice. His max stone is 210 at Obliterate. I was fucking impressed. But I've seen it at WA and recently at Pro Show. He wasn't able to get 180 in a series. Don't know.
Okay.
Maybe just injury or something. Maybe, but it's also because he is very good athletically. He will give it all in running events. Like he is fucking strong
He's quick,
and
bro.
he is fucking quick boy. I
He
think I
should
look.
he should win the farmers. The way he
He
runs the farm.
should. He should definitely win the farmers. But again, it depends. Is it there on the day? Because he should have won farmers at Pro Show as well. He just didn't listen or didn't see Tiff
Yeah,
call
I
it.
saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, once you say go, you have to listen. That's what
You have
Tiff
to.
was saying,
Correct.
and
Correct.
unlucky for him. But I think he was gonna win. I was doing the timesheet, even with that 2 second delay, he was second, and he only
Yeah.
lost by 1 second, and he would have dominated that.
Yeah,
Like
he'll
yeah, he would have
dominate that shit.
dominated. Yeah, so he's like obviously farmers and stuff. He's there, but yeah, like I said, it's anyone. I believe it's anyone's game. I believe it is if someone plays it very well, knowing what they are good at and what they can win, what they can't, and actually dominate a couple of events. Not the, you don't have to come first. Like Ryan
No,
Lewis and
yeah,
everyone showed it. You don't have to come first. But if they dominate and they just try and be there, I think it's anyone's game this year, man.
yeah,
Everyone wants it. Everyone's hungry. Everyone's trying to prove a point, I think. And I everyone's earned their place to be there.
yeah.
No one's just handed this opportunity. Hey, there
No,
you go, come. People have gone interstate to travel, to compete,
completely. It's not.
to earn their positions. And if you're gonna sit at home and tell anyone, oh, you don't deserve to be there,
No,
I
that's
think
rubbish.
that is rubbish.
We
Like
all
we have
deserve
all
to be there.
earned, we have all deserved to be there. And I don't think I hope I don't know, Tyson's going to world. I would love an opportunity to compete against Tyson. That will be my dream come true because I do want to go against him 1-on-1.
But
And even though he's
he's
105, he's dominating, bro.
bro,
Like
he's
5 years in a row.
scary athlete.
Scary athlete, like one of the world's
Mhm.
best athletes. So I want to
Hands
see
down.
him, but I don't
He's one
know.
of he's one of Australia's best strongmen. Hands
Yeah,
down.
if not world's strongest man, he's won
Yeah,
world title. He's one of the
yeah,
world's
yes,
strongest.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he has. He's got a
Yeah.
resume. He backs up his bullshit. And when someone's been there and done it, what you want to do, you fucking listen. You listen to what they say.
I've never seen someone rip 300 kilos on deadlift so fast as he does.
Oh fuck no, dude! Have you seen his 390? Holy shit! Oh my god, that was scary.
Ridiculous.
Shit, he's a really good deadlifter.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So like again, I would love to go, but I think I have a feeling he would not be there because worlds mean more to him than AS,
Yep.
and he's also a father now recently.
Yeah.
Congratulations, like shout out. And I think his priorities have changed, but I think that's why he has to pick and choose. But if he's there, I know they confirmed he's at log deadlift, so that's like huge for
Yes.
me. He's already there. But and I think Lee Shaw is there too.
Yep. I saw that today. Yeah.
So they are obviously there. And yeah, so it'll be a good comp. I would love to see it's Australia's best, and regardless of who comes where, at least you can walk with your head high up, saying you competed against one of the best lineup in fucking
Yeah, man.
heavyweights.
And at the end of the day, even if you come last, you're still the top 10 or top 15, top 10.
Top 20.
Yeah,
20.
top 20 athletes in the country.
Well, depends how many actually register. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't register, I'm sorry, you're not one of the strongest. You didn't compete
No.
that day. You don't.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Whoever shows up, even if you come last place, you're still
Exactly. Show up. Show
top
up
in the
and
country.
earn your place. Yeah. And then it's again top 10 out of a country. That's perfect. Like, you walk away and then you come back next year more hungry, more stronger, and then you do it all over again. Like it's
Yeah, that's it.
what better way to perfect yourself or try and
100%.
reach perfection? Just keep going.
Exactly. Keep
Just
going.
fucking keep
Exactly.
going. Keep going until one of
Exactly.
either you die or you win the title. One or the other. There's no
One or the
fucking
other.
second.
Exactly.
There's no third option.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think I don't think I don't know about you, but I don't think I'm going to be stopping anytime soon. Even if I never ever, say when I get to like 40, 45, if I just
Yeah.
compete, I would probably maybe do the masters or
Yeah.
still lift. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm ever
Oh,
going to stop
absolutely.
lifting.
I don't think I'll stop
Right?
lifting
So,
either. Like I don't
but
think.
my dream is, I think when strongman's over and done with competition wise, I will get into a martial art.
Martial art.
So during COVID, I did a bit of boxing for
Okay.
about 8 months.
Okay.
And man, that shit's tough, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
my
fucked.
my sister's a national
Boxing.
level, not national, Asia level boxer for India, right?
Oh wow,
And she's
amazing.
done it all. She's done it all while in India. So she used to whoop my ass. That makes sense. Like, she
Yeah,
used to whoop my ass.
yeah,
And she was a heavyweight as well. She wasn't weight class. She was a
yeah,
heavyweight boxer.
dude, tough,
She's
man.
Mary Com. She's beaten her a few
Yeah,
times, like in Asia Cup. But then
yeah,
obviously different priorities. Indian family, get married.
yeah,
Now boxing's not a thing. Like, I reckon if she did what she did, like, being
yeah,
in the prime, she would have whooped some fucking ass.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely a really good sport.
Yeah. But yeah, now I'm not gonna stop, obviously. I like when it comes to strongman, what I want out of strongman is look, it's a great sport. I love some titles behind me. Like, if I wanna be honest with you, my goal isn't just titles. My dream goes way beyond that. My dream is to make the WSM as a first Indian. Indians haven't made it.
Honestly, bro, that's even one of my goals.
I have to be there. There is no denying about it. It might
And
take me a
when
year or two.
yeah, when I say I'm so proud of being Indian,
Yeah.
this is my crock.
I want that. I fucking want
Yeah.
that. You actually,
Man.
shout out. Nobody knows the story. I actually struggled to find an Indian flag for myself. I actually have it on top of my TV right now. And that flag is actually going to Northside Strong. They want me to bring an Indian flag, and I was like, I'll take that. Little bit of backstory people don't know. At Queensland Strongest, when I first met Josh actually gave me his flag, and because we both have the same country, our country flag, and because I come third, and Josh is like, and I told Josh that I could never find one in Brisbane. Like, I don't know where to go. I tried Indian shops, it just wasn't there. I could have ordered it online, let's be honest, but it's one of those things which is like, oh, I want it, but you don't really go out of your way to get it, right?
Yeah.
Josh had it. Josh actually gave me a country flag. Be like, there you go, bro. I can get more. You deserve this. You have it. And I have a photo of you and I at my Queensland Strongest post that where you and I are at the end. And that is by far my favorite. I'll put it up on the podcast as well. But that's by far one of the
Yeah, that was a
best.
cool photo, man.
That
That
was
was
the
a cool
best
photo.
achievement of earning that right to take that flag from Josh to go on the podium to have it. Oh man, that made my day. That fucking made my day. I was upset. I was very upset by losing that I come third
Yeah,
by half a point, but that being able to, and yes, I'm not patriotic. I'm not in the army and stuff. I love my country, but if you're born Indian and you have some values and stuff, once your flag is there, we don't wear our flags like a fucking chalks. We don't. We respect our
no,
fucking
no,
flag. We
exactly.
actually really respect our flag. and we actually carry it with very pride. Not saying
Pride.
you guys, not saying other countries don't. We just have different morals behind it.
Yes.
When someone gives you a country flag, it's actually giving their literally respect. You've earned their
Yes.
respect to carry that
100%.
flag, and it's your fucking responsibility to do not fucking let it down. And
Yeah.
that's what it meant to me. That
Yeah.
exactly what meant to me, and I took it over there. I took it to WA when I had it. I took it. This is my third comp. After that, I'm gonna take it to ASM. It is
Yeah,
happening. It
man.
is gonna be.
I'm
That
gonna bring
flag will
another
make
one too.
podium.
Yeah.
That flag will make podium at ASM. I fucking guarantee you this. I will
Yeah.
fucking
100%.
die. I will fucking die if I
100%.
can't. But
And
yeah,
you know what
I
it is?
have to.
We're not hating on being Australian. Like, obviously, love Australia. It's
Oh,
like the
love,
greatest country
love
on earth.
Australia.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's the greatest country on earth. But I'm also super proud of where I've come from.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
and my roots. So that's why I'm so. Look, the only thing I don't like Australia is I will not support them in cricket. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I cannot do it.
Yep,
I don't know
yep.
about you, Bridget, but I can't do it cricket. Not
I
do it.
look. That's a sensitive topic. I don't go in there. I nope. I'm not starting a war.
Okay.
I
You know what was one of my most upsetting time of 2023
yeah. India
when we
losing.
lost the World Cup,
Yeah, World Cup.
bro.
Didn't lose a
I
single
cried.
game.
I fucking cried, man. I
I
was so upset.
I was
And you
upset.
know what? Sam was giving me shit
Yep.
for like months, for months,
You
and
can
I just
take
can't wait for payback.
Indians out of India. You can't take
India.
India out of Indians. You can't.
Nah,
We are so like wired to think the way we think. Cricket is
no,
a passion. You know,
exactly. It's religion.
I
It's
had
religion.
to religion. It is our religion. It is our religion. But the thing is, this is how I consoled myself. I was like, and this is gonna sound most Indian thing I ever said. Doesn't matter. We lost the World Cup. We didn't lose to Pakistan. I'm happy.
Oh yeah, okay, yes. No, 100%, 100%. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that
I
one.
had,
Okay, I'm with you on that one. I would
I'm
rather lose to
so
Australia
yep.
than lose to Pakistan. If we lose to
India
Pakistan,
versus
that's game over.
Pakistan cricket means more to us than if winning a
Bro,
fucking World Cup. You have no idea.
100%,
It's not even
100.
like we hate them. It's
No,
just
I
one of
got
those
Pakistani
things.
mates. I love them. I got
Yeah.
Pakistani mates. You know,
It's it's
but it's just when
it's
it comes
just
to cricket,
something. It's just something. And after Pakistan, the other country we hate losing to is England.
oh man, how good was this man? Yeah, England,
Yeah. Yeah.
England.
So as long as the boys made us proud there, I was just like, they made us proud. They didn't lose India versus Pakistan. They didn't lose that. It's okay. That's fine. That's okay. It happens. Just bad day. But they didn't just lose. They got demolished at the end of the World
They got
Cup.
demolished. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was bad. Yeah,
Yeah. That
definitely.
was sad.
Hey, but you know what, man? Next time India plays Pakistan in Melbourne, you got to come down and we're
I have
going.
to. I have to.
Bro,
You
it
just gotta
is
tell
the
me.
most electrifying atmosphere
You
in the
have
world.
to. Just I haven't been to a cricket match here in Australia. Like I would
Mhm.
love to do that India versus Pakistan when they come.
Yeah.
Just let me know where.
Next time
It's
you
not.
come, we'll do it.
They're not going to be games in Brisbane for a while till 32 because Gaba's up for building again.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're not happening.
Yeah.
And Gold Coast is not big enough to have that
Yeah.
game. It will be in MCG, of course.
If you're down, at the end of the year, India's coming down for their tour. So we should definitely go to the MCG for the Boxing Day,
What they're coming for? Boxing Day
the Border
test.
Gavaskar Trophy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
should,
Well, we should. I will come to
yeah,
Melbourne
man.
anyways. Yeah,
No,
just
no,
let me
no,
know the
no.
dates. We'll go. We'll go. You're
Yeah,
gonna get
sure, man.
Sam in as well.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll be with Sam.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Just
I'll
let's
be
go,
with
Sam.
Sam. It's just good
Yeah,
fun, bro. It's like the banter we have is great. Like he's my
yeah.
best
Done.
mate, and
Done.
but it's great.
Look,
We
he's
have a
your
blast.
best mate, and I know what kind of a person you are. I'm pretty sure we'll get along. Like, it's there's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta
Sam's
meet
cool.
him. It's just gotta break the ice. That's all it is. Like, I think he was the one who was like doing commentary. He was emceeing when I won the ASI show. I think it's
Yeah,
his sound. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
that's him.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's him. Yeah, that's him.
yeah. So I'll meet him. He just made my day that day. He was good.
He's a
Nah,
good MC. He's a really good MC.
he's got skills. He's got skills. A
Yeah,
man can
for
use
sure.
his mouth for more than just talking. Shout out to his wife. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sam. It's just me. Anyways, let's just talk about one last thing, right?
Yeah, sure.
And this is what we're gonna end this thing on. As a as a man,
Yeah.
how easy it is and how hard it is for you to live as a man on a daily basis, and what message, if someone's watching this, if anyone's watching this, and going through your rough time yourself, drug
Mhm.
abuse, trying to be in that dark place where you thinking about like thoughts of suicide coming in, you have turned your life around. You're one of the lucky ones who has managed to turn their lives around. People don't get that chance. Mostly men, they don't get that chance.
Yeah, exactly.
75% of suicide rate in Australia are men, right?
Mhm.
And what would you wanna say the biggest advice slash help you can offer to someone who is sitting on the other end of the screen watching this? Let's just say
Yeah,
me, and I'm struggling with, like, I'm literally want to end my life tomorrow.
yeah,
What is one thing you would say to me or someone who's watching this that might help them? That might not
yeah,
help them, that might they can relate to, in the sense that if you can have managed to turn your life around, there is hope for him or her or whoever.
yeah.
What would you say?
I would say nothing or no one is ever worth it. You know what I mean? So no matter what situation you think you're in,
Yeah.
it's not the worst thing. And I always use this as an example. I think it's growing up in India.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing it, okay, you know this. We've seen a lot of bad things in India, like
Oh yeah.
poverty,
Yep.
this, that, okay.
Yep.
And I feel like that's really, really tough times, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Stuff that we go through in Australia is tough, mentally tough, but I still think we are blessed in a country with so many services if you can know how to find them or just picking up the phone talking to a mate, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No situation or no one is worth taking your life.
Mm.
And also as men,
Damn.
we're
Damn.
also,
That's good.
as men, we're taught you got to be strong. If you talk about your feelings, you're a pussy. You're not
Yep.
a pussy. You're not a fucking pussy. Talk. Pick up the phone. Call a mate. I don't know. Call a pizza shop. Talk to the guy on the pizza shop. I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. No one or nothing is worth taking your life. I've known of a couple guys that I knew from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Two of them specifically in the last 10 years have taken their life due to
Mm-hmm.
over a female.
Yep.
It's not worth it, brother. Not worth it. It's sad
Yep.
because you leave behind carnage. You know,
Yep. Yep.
100%. So it's definitely not worth it.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, wow.
that's how I see it.
I've never heard that before. No one or
Yeah,
no situation is worth taking your life for. That's, if you look at it, and
because
if
how
you're,
bad? Yeah, like say whatever you're going through at the moment. Yeah, it's tough and it's bad. I always go back to one of the things as a kid when I used to walk to school in India. We'd walk past Mother Teresa's orphanage.
yeah,
Okay, now those people had nothing, but
fuck
they
yeah,
still survived
they
every
do,
day.
they do.
You know what I mean? They still survived every day. I've seen there's one of the things that's imaged in my head and it'll never go away. All right. I
Yep,
remember walking past this guy. I was probably like 5 or 6 years old. All right.
yep,
Walking past Mother Teresa's orphanage because she ran out of Calcutta.
yep,
You know,
yep,
and I'd walk past it on the way to school, and you'd see people with leprosy,
yep.
bro. If they can survive, we can. You know what I mean? So no situation is ever worth that, in my
Talking
opinion.
about a orphanage and obviously Mother Teresa, I came across this video today, right? And I think you will love it. It's talking about orphanage as well. It talks about, this lady talks about a quote on. Did I save it? Please tell me I saved it. Fuck, I didn't save it. Damn it. She talks about this orphanage and a writing. Damn it, I gotta find this video. I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
She
send it
talks
to me.
about a writing or something's written on orphanage walls at by the kids in India, in Calcutta. And just because you reminded me, Mother Teresa's from there, that clicked a bell, right? Ring the bell, two and two together. It says, "You're gonna be misunderstood. You're gonna be always misunderstood, but don't stop being you. Be the change."
Hmm.
Then
Sure.
another thing it says, you every time you try to be different, every time you try to tell your truth, you're gonna be seen as a monster. That's fine. Don't change. Speak your truth, right? Don't be scared. Be misunderstood. It's fine to be misunderstood, because when you try to fit in with someone else, you just lose yourself. Why lose yourself when you have already lost it all? And
Yeah.
that coming from an orphan kid, damn, that's fucking deep. Why
It's
try
right.
to fit in and lose
It's
yourself when you have lost it all already?
100%.
And they have right to say that they have lost it all. They have no family.
Everything.
They have been not dealt a good fucking hand when they were born. If an
Hmm.
orphan kid can write that and believes in that, fuck man, we got everything. Like, and this is what I see every day. I have a fully functional body. I have a roof on my head.
Yeah.
I'm eating properly. I have a nutritionist. I have a diet. I'm very blessed. I am very blessed.
Correct.
Just because my
Correct.
heart's broken currently, yes, man, toughness. Life happens. Life happens. Life's not easy. Whoever told you life is gonna be easy is lying to you.
Exactly.
Life as a female is very easy. Don't get me cancelled.
You're
It
gonna
is.
get some hate on that.
And that's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Like I said, I'm okay being misunderstood. Life as a female is easier than life as a man. Life as a man is fucking tough, man. Holy, like every single day you carry bricks,
Mhm.
like trauma, you're still a provider, your mental health, everything is struggling, but that doesn't mean you can stop. That doesn't
No,
mean
exactly.
you can take a break. You still gotta fucking provide. You still gotta go to job. You
Mhm.
still gotta build these fucking mansions, these fucking highways, these bridges, these fucking buildings. You still gotta clean sewers. You still gotta do everything, right? Men don't stop. They
Yeah.
cannot afford to stop. It's not easy to be a man. It's necessary to be a man in this stage.
Hmm.
Jordan Peterson says that
Hmm.
the society without men will crumble. It
Yep.
will. It will. And I hate to say this. Shout out to who these ever these feminist people are. If you are very delusional, you think the whole society will function without men, you are fucking delusional. Just like the whole society will also crumble without females.
100%.
You both need each other, right?
Yep.
And yeah, like, and if men's suicide rate is so much higher, it's because we have no support.
Hmm.
We have no, we have no, we have no easy support. We have a
And you're always the
massive
bad guy.
stigma. You're always the bad
Mm.
guy. You're a man, you're always the bad guy in someone's
Always the
story.
bad
Whether it be
guy.
another man, whether it be the girl, whether it be fucking anyone. There's also a stigma out there that don't
Yeah. Hmm.
man up. Man up means do go and deal with it yourself. Go and don't ask for help. You are the man. No, you're not the man. Like that's not what it means to be a man.
No, exactly.
That's
No,
not. Kill your fucking ego. Unlearn the toxic lessons you have learned as a man. Go and ask for fucking help. It
100%.
is okay to ask for help.
It is okay.
Keep this
100%.
ego for the days when you're better.
Yep.
Kill it on the days you are fucking about to kill yourself. Kill
Hmm.
your ego, not yourself. Please.
100%.
That's my
100%.
fucking message to you for this today.
Yep.
I've I've recently 2 days, oh no, 2 days, 2 weeks ago, I've lost a friend to overdose,
Hmm.
and that's because I wasn't there. And part of me wants to blame myself. Part of me wants to blame his family. I'm not sure where I'm gonna start blaming people. Right now, I'm in a phase where I'm still processing. I'm trying to
Hmm.
find out. I'm mad at him because he could have picked up a phone, right? He could have done. I'm mad at myself. I could have picked up a phone and called him.
Hmm.
Life does get in the way.
It does.
Please check up on your mates if you haven't.
100%.
It's the biggest one who smile the most, who are always there for you, even though you don't think it's the one you don't think need the most help or will ever need help because he's strong. He's the one who's
Need the
fucking
most help.
crumbling because nobody goes and asks him, well, how is he doing? Everyone goes
Hmm.
to him with the problem. Check up on your mates. And if you are a female, you have a boyfriend, you have a partner, you have a man, you have a brother, you have a father, go and give them a compliment. Men don't get compliments at all. It will just make at least their month or a week or fucking even who knows their whole fucking year. Men don't get compliments. Girls are showered with it. Post a photo online, you will get 1,000 men telling you how
I
beautiful
know.
you are. Please go and tell the people you love, men or women, compliment them. Especially men, they don't get anything. Go and buy them flowers. Men don't get flowers either. Do something. Make Man, this is gonna sound bad, but go and fucking give them a time of their life. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Cook them food. Cook them food for once. Men don't get. Trust me, when a guy comes home, if you have a meal ready, it sounds old school. The most grateful thing you can do, he will be forever grateful for you.
Yeah.
Not the way you fucking move your pussy on his cock. That doesn't matter. Literally, feed him, actually with love. Ask him how his day is. That guy
Yeah.
will fucking kill people for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't
100%.
have to be your fucking. It doesn't have to be your partner either. Even if you
No.
cook for your fucking friend and
Yeah.
ask him how his day was, that guy will fucking be like, holy shit, where is this coming from? He will actually check if you're okay. He
Yeah.
will check if he's fucking alive. Like, dude, like someone made me a dinner like recently, and like with my, they know how much I'm training right now. They made sure they made me dinner because they followed my diet and everything. And I had to stop for a second, be like, I was like, have I done something? Like, is everything okay? Are you fucking like, have I done something to annoy you? Are you giving me bad news? Like, you know, you all, because I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
I've never been used to it. Every single relationship I've been, that never happened. I'm the one doing that shit, but it's never happened. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, where is this coming from? Why are you so kind to me? So all of a sudden, why are you being nice? What have you done? All that fucking trauma comes out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but if you get a chance, go and fucking do something for a guy without expecting anything in return. Actually show him he can be loved without a condition, because men don't
Yep.
get loved unconditionally. That's my message to you. If you want to make a change, we can't make a change without females. We never have, we never will. It
Yep.
takes a society to make a change. I'm just one person. I'm trying my best. Josh is just one person giving his time, energy, his experience. He's another person. It starts with you, it ends with you. It's
That's it.
whether you care or not. Now, you think we are just talking out of your ass because we are struggling or we have struggled. Just don't fucking forget you have a father, you have a son, you have a brother. They're all
That's
men.
it. Mm-hmm.
I wish this on no one, but I would hate for it, one of them to be in the shoes we are in, and
Mm-hmm.
then you fucking wake up. Wake
Yep.
up before it's too
100%.
late.
100%. Well
Show
said.
men some kindness and go and fucking make a difference. That's all I have for you today.
100%.
Anyways, without
That was great,
hating
bro.
anyone, thank you so much, Josh, for your time. Like,
You're
I
welcome, man. It was
appreciate you.
amazing.
I know you have a couple of sponsors who
Mm-hmm.
support you.
Yep.
Let's give them a little bit of a shout out. You have to send me their images or logos. I will
Yep.
put them in the link in
Yep.
the little reels I
Cool.
make,
Yep.
because I think if they're supporting you and you have such a good message and you share your experience in time, that's the least I could do.
Yep.
So, who are your sponsors?
So I've got Bitola Organics. They do all my CBD stuff. So my CBD balm, CBD oils. They're awesome. Really, really cool couple. Anthony and Georgia, they look after me heaps. Awesome. Solidus Health and Strength, my mytherapists.
Hmm.
These boys have been with me for about 3 years, keeping me pain free, keeping me good. They sponsor me too. And an osteo,
Hmm.
Zoran, Big Z, we call him Big Z.
Hmm.
He's an Olympic weightlifter,
Hmm.
legend.
Hmm.
He's sponsors me too. So yeah, those are my three at the moment.
There are three at the moment. They are in Melbourne based. What area in Melbourne are they based in?
The southeast, Clayton and Moorabbin.
Right. So if you're in that area, I'll put the links next in this
Yep.
video. Go and check them out. Go and help a business out, because they are helping people who are trying to make a difference. If we have made you realize something that we want to make change and you relate to it, give us a message. There's a website that I have. It's called vijit.com.au. I'll put a link to it. Um, I want to know your story. I want to know what makes you who you are. If you have gone through something that is terrible and you have been lucky enough to come on the other side, come and share your experience. It might make someone's day. It might help someone in a way. It might help me. It might help Josh. Who knows? Who knows what you're
That's
going to
right,
say might inspire, right?
for sure.
All we're trying to say is come and talk. Come and defeat the stigma as a man.
My DMs are always open. So
Josh's DMs are always open. I'll put his Instagram link. Come and talk. We just want to break the stigma. We are not trying to gain publicity. This is not for social media stunts or nothing. We just want to make a difference. And the reason we want to make a difference is because there is stigma out there. Men can't speak. We want men to come and talk. If you have a friend struggling, go and give them a hug. Show them our channel. Let them come and talk to us. This is a safe space. I don't care what you have done. I genuinely do not give a fuck what you have done. As long as you know you have done something wrong, you have struggled, you're coming on the other end, you're trying to fucking fix it, and you are doing everything in your power to do right by everyone, and not actually, no, fuck it, that's the wrong message. Not right by everyone. You're doing everything in your power to do right by you, and actually trying to improve as a fucking man, as a person. This is your fucking platform. This is not anyone's platform. Come. Don't care if you have murdered someone. I don't give a flying fuck right now. You have made a mistake. You have made a mistake. You're paying for it. Come and talk to us. I know you can't talk to anyone. Come and talk to us. And if you have made a mistake, you realize it, own up to it, and fucking fix it. That's
yeah,
all. That's all it takes to be a good man. Nobody's
100%.
fucking perfect.
No one's
Nobody
perfect.
is. So come and talk to us. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone for their time. And if you didn't watch it and you have better things to do, you are a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Nah, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, you are.